My name is Sor Juan Inés de la Cruz. I am a writer and nun. I also participated in the Black Plague while caring for other nuns in the San Jerónimo convent where I live. The particularly deadly epidemic since the night of the 10 sick nun died.
Good afternoon and many greetings to my viewers. My name is Anita Garibaldi and I have come to tell a little about my life, as well as my experience with the Black Plague. I was born in 1821 in the what is now the south of Brazil, in the then village of Mourinhos, a suburb of the Santa Catarina city of Laguna. My parents were the descendants of immigrants from the Azores, Maria Antonia de Jesus and Bento de Rivero da Silva. The war were ranches and had four more children. Ever since I was little, I made myself known for my intelligence and my free character. I was sent as ambassador to Italy Garibaldi, where I was acclaimed to prepare the ground for the return of Garibaldi, who arrived with the Juan Liberty with the 1,000 red shirts to fight in the fierce Italian War of the independence against Austria. During this war, the Republic was proclaimed, which was attacked by Napoleon and French, and defended by Garibaldi and myself, who at the time was pregnant with her fifth child. Together with Aurelio Safi and Carlo Armellini as commanders, the Republic was defeated and Garibaldi had to flee, seeking refuge in San Marino. During the retreat, I felt at once pronounced death of typhoid fever near Ravenna on August 4, 1849. Garibaldi was in exile until 1859, when the Second War of Independence broke out.
The Black Plague, a bubonic plague of Black Death, caused by the bacterium Yersinia pestis, has been one of the most devastating ba- pandemics in human history. It hit Europe in the 14th century Bacter en 1347 and 1353, killing more than a third of the Europe's population.
Hello, my name is Walter Sankovic and this was a one main doctor and the Black Death. So I'm found to say and that helping a patient.
Tchaikovsky died of cholera on November 6. It is believed that a few days earlier he had drunk tap water without boiling it first, which was imperative at the time as St. Petersburg was experiencing a severe cholera epidemic. Alternative versions say that the composer did not drink the contaminated water carelessly, but intentionally caused his own death. The reason for the suicide was that Tchaikovsky was tormented by his homosexuality, which he tried to keep secret. He had relation with some musician at the Moscow Conservatory where he was a professor.
In 1914, a man who's famously known as Jose Gabriel de Rosario Brochero was an Argentine Catholic priest who was commonly known as Gaucho priest. This was because of several reasons, but he was also a man who was commonly known as a man who turned a lot of people into believers because of a miracle. This said miracle was because he was a man who basically he had a lot of luck, kind of, because he he, he basically built a church with his own hands, and also he also built a lot of chapels, which made a lot of people respect him not only as a famous person, but he was also a pretty nice leader. However, he also suffered a disease that caused him to go deaf and blind before the year 1914. But also, a main reason because he was pretty respected, or ignoring the various feats he also had, like the ones I mentioned before, he was also a man who helped a lot of people during the cholera epidemic, which had a total period that left 4,000 people who died of this disease. However, he dedicated his life to religion, and because of this, he also helped sick people treat those things in a way better manner.